Hey, man, thank you guys for watching the content, watching all of the interviews. Make sure you like, subscribe, and also leave a comment, man. Vibing with Veto. Just take 1 second out your day and leave a comment, like, or subscribe. Let's get back to the interview. Okay, we live in the crib, Vibing with Veto. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the YouTube at Vibing with Veto. Also follow us on the Instagram at Vibing with Veto. You already know the slogan, we vibrating higher. And today I have a special guest in the building that didn't bring me a king cake, but it's all good. What's up? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Introduce yourself to the people.
Hi, you guys. I'm Karleh.
For sure.
Singer-songwriter from New Orleans.
Okay, so you're from New Orleans?
Yeah.
That's what's up. I was born in New Orleans.
Okay.
Did you didn't make it to Mardi Gras? Are you gonna go?
No, I don't get to go all the time. I live in Atlanta now. So.
Okay, for sure. When did you move up here?
I moved here 4 years ago.
Okay.
On January 1st,
okay.
2021.
That's what's up. What brought you to the A?
So when I was in New Orleans, I used to perform like Thursday through Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like a serious form of income.
Mm-hmm.
And when the pandemic hit, everything shut down. So I was like, I gotta make some money.
Yeah,
so
facts.
I came to Atlanta.
Facts. That's what's up. Yeah. I don't hear an accent though.
I know. I never had an accent. My dad didn't let us have accents because he was like, "Oh, one day we're gonna move to California, and they're gonna say your country." So
yeah. And
then so we moved to California when I was 15, and they said I was country.
Damn.
Yeah, they couldn't understand me.
So you moved to California, and then from California, that's when you moved here. Or
no.
Okay. Okay. So damn, you've been around.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went to college at Yale.
Okay.
So I was in Connecticut for 4 years. Then I moved to the Virgin Islands. My mom was living there. Then I moved to Philly. Then I moved back to New Orleans, and then I moved here.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. That's what's up. Well, welcome to Vibing with Veto. Thank you for coming to vibe with me. Everybody that sits on this couch, I normally ask them this question. I have the honor to ask them this question. So now I have the honor to ask you this question.
Okay.
How big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail?
Oh, I know I'm not going to fail. I got God on my side. I got the biggest dreams ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would never stop dreaming.
Facts. So how big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail? Like if you just knew, or were you saying that, so explain, like.
So my dreams are God-given, right? So it's whatever God's will is, that's what's going to be done. So I try to follow his path.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Facts. That's what's up. How long have you been making music?
My whole life.
Really?
Yeah, I wrote my first song when I was 4. 4? Yeah.
That's talent.
I remember my dad brought home a computer, and he started typing and teaching us how to type. Mm-hmm. And so I started writing a song, and he showed me how to type it, like type the lyrics out.
Do you remember the song?
Yeah.
Dang, that's what's up. So you remember your first song?
Yeah.
It's crazy because when I ask people that, they normally be like, man, I don't remember that. It's so long ago.
Really?
But, yeah, but
no, it was so catchy. I remember it.
Go ahead. Can you sing it?
Yeah.
I mean, did I put you on the spot?
Okay, I was like, I love Jesus, yes sirree. He died on the cross and he did it for me. I love Jesus, yes I do. He loves me and he also loves you.
That's what's up. Hey, clap it up. That's what's up. Nah, at four, making something like that, that's
it was catchy, right?
That's definitely catchy. Did you have a musical background and stuff like that?
Yeah, my whole family.
Okay, all right, cool.
My whole family's musical. So my dad is a musician. He's an artist. His siblings, everybody does music. His grandparents, his mom taught me how to sing, and then my grandma and grandpa, they had a band together, and they were the vocalists, and they were well known in the South.
Nah, that's dope. So coming from a musical family and stuff like that, did you feel the pressure of doing that, or did you kind of
It was both. So on one hand, we were basically forced to learn music. It wasn't a choice. We had to play an instrument. We had to know how to read music and harmonize and be in key and all of that. But then, when I wanted to do music as a solo artist, I've been wanting to do that since I was a kid. My dad didn't really let me, but he was in the industry, and he didn't want me to see all that was, in the industry. He didn't want me to be a part of that. So he encouraged me to do sports and to get an education.
That's what's up.
Do something that was gonna, make. He was like, music doesn't make any money. You gotta do something that's gonna make some money.
Right. Sports. What sports did you?
I did track and field.
Oh, track and field.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Did you do that in college, up into college too?
I was the record holder.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Damn.
My freshman year, my first track meet freshman year, I broke the record.
Real talk.
Yeah, I just kept breaking the record for the next 3 years.
Damn. So okay, cool. So when like you're so successful at something like that, what made you kind of like fall back and like resort back to your initial love?
Like the whole time I was in college, I didn't do music. And Yale is actually known for being a very musical school. Like most students have musical talent that go there. So there's like a lot of chorus groups and just a lot. And I was so focused on track. And I remember going home to California one summer, or I think it was like spring break. And all my friends, like we all got together, like my high school friends, we got together. And everybody was playing the music that they had been making. And I just started, I started crying. I'm a little emotional, but I started crying because I was like, I haven't made a song. I might have wrote like one song the whole time I was in college. And I was really upset because I was like, I feel like, you know, sports isn't really fulfilling me. Like I'm so good at it and I'm just doing it because I'm good at it. But it's not like fulfilling me.
Right.
It's not like helping anybody else, you know. It's just like I'm winning. I'm a winner. That's all.
Yeah,
you know
facts,
what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, I mean, dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. But like to get back in tune to your like natural God-given talent, that's also good too.
It was really good. It saved me, honestly, because I was in an abusive relationship when I was in Philly. And I started wrapping my head around like what I was going through. And the only way I could really express myself was through writing. So I started writing music, and I started like, I would like sneak out the house to go to the studio and record. And then the engineers would be like, hey, I think, you know, are you okay? Like, do we need to,
yeah, facts.
like, do we need to save you? And I started being like, really? It's that bad, you know? But it kind of, music saved me for real. It helped me to realize like I needed to get out of that situation. Right.
So when, and sorry that happened to you. So when you were going through that situation, how did you keep your faith and like your, you know, like on like what you really wanted to do? Because a lot of times you can kind of be like bombarded with so many thoughts and feelings. And when you're in like relationships and stuff like that, how did you kind of stay on course?
Well, I think, you know, just knowing that this was a talent that God gave me, nobody could take it. It was like, no matter how much I went through in life, like I could always like sit on the bathroom floor and write a song. And like singing that song could make me feel better. So it's like, I just knew it was something that nobody could take from me.
Facts. Nah, for sure. I have a slogan that I always say, purpose over popularity. When I say that slogan to you, how can you put that into your own words or kind of
Yeah, it's about impact. Like, are you having an impact? I think a lot of times people, like as artists, you know, you just want the credibility, like you want to have the likes, the views, you know, but it's like, are you having an impact? And that's what's really more important.
Yeah, facts. That's dope. What's something about you that the fans may not know or like your supporters may not know?
My supporters might not know that I'm a nerd, like for real. Like I was up last night till like 5 a.m. reading a book.
What kind of book?
It's called Prosper on Purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, so that question was kind of right on point.
I know, right?
It's like you studying my questions and
I
stuff.
know, right? What's that about? No, but I read a lot. Like when I was in college, I used to read a book a day. I was a philosophy major, so it was a lot of reading, and I had to write papers on every book I read. And I was an athlete, so I didn't have time to read on the weekends because I would be having track meets and stuff. So Monday through Thursday, I was in 4 classes. I had to read a book a week for each class.
How many pages?
They would be like at
big
least,
books?
Yeah, like at least like 200 pages.
Bruh.
Yeah, I would I would get home from practice and I would just stay up all night reading. But I didn't have class till like 1:30 in the afternoon. So I would stay up all night reading and then sleep a few hours and go to class, do it all over again. Right.
So with reading every day, what did you get from it?
Many perspectives. Like I feel like I can talk to anybody about anything, like from any culture, because my mind is open. Like I'm very open-minded about different ideas and perspectives. Like it's hard to have an argument with me because I'm more likely to be like, I see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's what's up. A book a day is crazy, bro.
It is
200 pages.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
Wow. You got a new single that's dropping, Bounce.
Yeah.
Right? How did that whole song come about? You know what I'm saying? What inspired you to kind of go in that direction too as well? And what's the song basically about?
So the song's called Bounce, and it's about persevering. It's about just like not worrying about the haters, not focusing on anything, but just keeping going with what you have. It's about being competitive against yourself. Right, and like reaching new goals and new heights. I wrote it because that's how I felt. like last summer, I felt like I was reaching new goals. I kept saying things, like since I moved to Atlanta, I would say I wanted to do things, and then like it would happen. And it wouldn't always happen how I wanted it though. So I started realizing like I have a lot of manifestation power, but I needed to be like more specific about what I wanted. Because it was like, I would say like, oh, for my birthday, I want to perform in Vegas. And I just said that. And then next thing you know, I was performing in Vegas on my birthday. Like, but it wasn't it wasn't the way I pictured it would happen. So like it was a performance, I did great, but it's like looking back, I could have been more specific about how that would go.
Yeah, thanks.
So Bounce was just about realizing like I do have the power to achieve things, you know, that these visions that God gives me, but I'm gonna be specific about it and I'm gonna just keep going because like obviously if I keep saying it, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, facts. If Bounce had a signature dance move, what would it be?
Obviously, it's the New Orleans bounce.
Yeah, facts. But a signature dance move though, like so.
It's not a dance move.
I mean, it's just. I mean, you say. I mean, it's a bounce, but like, I mean, that's shaking.
You know
that's
what bounce-a-biggity? You know what that is?
I know what bounce-a-biggity is, but the people don't know.
They know what that is.
Right. What's your creative process like when you're making music? Do you freestyle? You write things down, or you just be in the moment?
I kind of freestyle. Like I'll freestyle until I get like a melody that I like, and then I'll start writing it down. And then I'll look for beats. It's so crazy. And then I'll start trying to find a beat that matches it. But with Bounce, it was kind of the opposite. I was listening to beats with my friend Ike, and I heard the beat, and he kept trying to skip past it. He was like, oh, but I don't like that one. Let's go to the next one. And I was like, no, that beat is fire. I'm like, wait, play that. And I was like, man, this has me in a trance. It's like angelic, and then there's like a little dark side to it, and then it's back to the angelic. So I really liked it, and I listened to it on repeat for like days, weeks, honestly, before I wrote anything.
Nah, that's dope.
And then when I started writing, it just like all came out like in one day.
Nah, that's hard. That's so hard. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. If you can create like your dream concert lineup, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. My dream concert lineup.
Yeah, your dream concert lineup.
All right. I would say, and this is in no particular order, Mariah Carey, Anita Baker, Whitney Houston, Summer Walker, Jhené Aiko. Sorry, it's all ladies.
Nah, that's cool. Nah, that's a great like lineup.
Yeah.
If you can work with any one of them, only one. And make your hit record like that goes number one, who would it be?
Whitney Houston.
Damn, that's
it would be Whitney. Rest in peace.
Facts. Was she like one of your musical like influences?
Yeah, it was actually like yeah, I mean, not by choice. Like my dad, so as a kid, my dad gave me CDs, right? He didn't let us listen to the radio or watch MTV, BET. He gave us CDs, and the only CDs he gave me was Anita Baker, Mariah Carey, and Whitney Houston. He was like, study this. He told me to study their sounds.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I did. So when I finally did, I discovered the radio, honestly. Like when my parents were at work one summer, I was messing with the thing. I'm a 90s baby, so I was messing with the stereo, and I clicked on FM. I'm like, what's FM? Britney Spears.
Right.
I was like, oh my God, I love this.
Damn.
And now, I love pop. Like, I love pop because it was like something I wasn't allowed to really listen to.
Nah, for sure.
So now it's like, oh yeah, I love pop. And my siblings are like, oh my God, it's so funny because we were so sheltered.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's cool though because I had that basis.
Yeah,
of
facts.
like the old school, like the blueprint.
Facts. So being that you're in the industry and stuff like that, I know a lot of artists get like crazy fan mail and all types of stuff. What's the wildest DM that you ever received?
Man, this guy sent me just like a pic of like his butt.
What?
And he just was like, is this PG?
Nah, you good.
Yeah, he was like, you like eating groceries? You gonna eat the groceries?
What?
He just sent a picture, and I was like,
did you block that nigga?
Yeah, I'm like, we're in a different time.
Bro, that dude is fucking weird, bro.
Yeah.
We definitely in a different time. I wasn't expecting that.
I was not expecting it.
Okay. All right, next question. If you had to survive on one thing to eat for the whole week, what would it be?
Kale salad.
Man, come on, bro. We ain't
I'm
talking about
so
no healthy shit.
Serious?
Man.
No, like it has to be healthy. If you're gonna eat it for a whole week.
I mean, hey, you never know if it's one
No,
thing.
I swear, my friend Amir's been making me this kale salad, and like, I can eat it just well, he makes big tubs of it.
Yeah.
And I've been eating it every day.
What's in it, though?
And he puts craisins, onions, apples. I don't know what else. He massages it, obviously, with like, I think coconut oil. I think there's sesame in it.
Yeah, that's good.
So good.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you watch what you eat, though? Like, do you eat meat? Like, you from New Orleans, but like, do you eat seafood? Like,
yeah, I eat everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I never, so there was 1 year, 2 years ago, I was vegan. Because I was like, my skin was breaking out a lot. And I was like, I tried everything. Nothing was working. I was like, I'm just be vegan. And like, it worked. But then it was just
Did you enjoy it, though?
Like, I learned how to cook a lot of vegan foods. It was cool, but it's so time consuming.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't have time.
Yeah, facts.
So,
especially when you're on the go, like you making music and stuff.
And then after a while, like, I checked my blood type and realized I'm actually supposed to eat meat. So then, like, that day that's
important to check your blood type.
It's very important.
Yeah,
so like, literally that day that I ate meat, I felt so much better.
Damn.
I don't really watch what I eat. No. I was an athlete though, so I kind of get away with.
Yeah, facts. So what's one song other than like your music that you can always listen to, no matter how old or new it is, that gets you hype?
That gets me hype?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a couple, but I really like Ain't It Fun by Paramore.
Never heard it, but
Yes, you have.
I probably did. I don't know.
Ain't it fun living in the real?
Oh yeah, I heard that. Okay.
Yeah, that song is so good.
Bro, wait, sing it again.
Ain't it fun being on your own?
Bro, I thought I didn't know that was that
Paramore.
person.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
It's like a rock
somebody.
band, but they made this song and they got awards for it because it had like gospel undertones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a black artist.
Yeah,
or something.
it's such a good song.
Okay,
it's very
for sure.
uplifting. But it was like when I heard that song, it was at a time where like I lost my best friend. Like
I'm sorry.
No, she didn't pass, but it was just we had a disagreement and it was really hard on me because like I loved her so much.
Yeah, facts.
And it was like I realized like I gotta do life by myself for real.
Yeah, facts. What's the most fulfilling thing that you get out of life? Like, what's the most fulfilling thing?
I love helping people. Like, so I actually do insurance sales and I specialize in the free insurance.
What kind of insurance? Like health insurance?
Yeah, health insurance. I sign people up for free health insurance, and like it's so nice. Like sometimes it's
my
saving
brother
people's
needs
lives.
health insurance too.
Send him my number.
So is it free? You talking about free?
It's free, so it's a $0 monthly premium, $0 deductible,
and they're not sponsored by. I'm not sponsored by them, but still,
$0 copay when you go to the doctor. Now, if you go to a specialist, it might be a $5 copay, but that's basically free. Like
free healthcare is great.
I mean, we deserve it.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I actually wrote a paper about it when I was at Yale, and my professor gave me a D.
That's great. Why don't people really know about this though? Like, because I didn't know it was like free.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of propaganda that like a lot of government propaganda and stuff that keeps people from knowing about it. But yeah, it's real. Like I have over 100 clients that have free health insurance.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, we need a referral, a Vibin with Veto referral. I'll send some people your way.
Yeah, send them my way. I'm here to help. I love seeing, like, when people, when their policies go active and they go to the doctor and they really don't have to pay anything and they have, like, life-changing, surgeries and stuff. They're so happy. And, like, that's so fulfilling for me.
Yeah, facts. That's dope. I got a question for you. With the weight of the world on your shoulders, success at the palm of your hands, how do you respond when adversity knocks at your door?
Adversity. Oh, I welcome adversity. Yeah, that's like a time to show out.
Facts. So adversity doesn't scare you at all?
No, not at all.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Man, okay. So with Bounce, like what's next after Bounce? Like where are we going? You know what I'm saying? Where do you see your 2025, where do you see like your career going?
So this year I'm being intentional about releasing a lot more music. I've had so much music that I've been sitting on for years, trying to like waiting for the right time or waiting to have the right team. I feel like I finally have the right team behind me. Shout out to the team.
Thanks. They definitely are behind you. Like we're like right.
And then I really want to go back on tour. I was on Jacquees' tour a couple years ago, and I'm ready to like get back out there.
Well, you said one thing during our interview, like you're big with manifesting. So
yeah.
So you will be
I
on
will
tour.
be on tour with a major artist.
Yeah, facts, man. Thank you for coming to vibe with me. The floor is open right now. This segment of the show is Vibing with Veto. Shout outs. Shout out anybody. The floor is yours.
Okay, first of all, shout out to God, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Shout out to my mom. You know what I'm saying?
The Mom Dukes.
Shout out to KID, my manager. He's so awesome. He really stepped up into that role recently. Shout out Kevin Gatlin in the building. Shout out to my A&R D Boogie. Shout out to Patchwork. I've been recording there since I moved here.
That's
and
hard.
They're amazing. I'm now interning there, so
That's dope.
I love it. Shout out to Ike Carter, producer of Bounce.
Facts.
Shout out to everybody that had anything to do with this song. And also shout out to the music video, the team that, helped me to put that video together. It's a movie and it's
facts,
coming out and y'all are gonna love it.
So I already got it though.
Oh yeah?
Like, yeah, but
The
like
video? How you got it? You talking about the lyric video?
somebody sent it to my Dropbox.
The music video, the movie?
I believe that's what it is. You had on Pink, correct?
You talking about the lyrical video?
That's a lyrical video.
Yeah, that's
okay.
the lyrical.
Oh, so you got another one.
I have a movie coming out.
Oh, a movie. Oh,
Yeah.
see, look, she's like, how you got that?
He don't have that.
You don't know. You never know. People be sending me stuff. You never know.
Yeah, it's not out yet, but it's so good.
That's what's up. I don't got it. Look, she was looking at me like, how you got that for real? Nah, thank you for coming to vibe with me. Tell the people where they can find you.
You guys can find me everywhere at Karleh Music, Karle Music. Sorry, KARLEH Music.com. On my website, you can find all my social media sites, but everywhere it's Karleh Music, KARLEH Music.
That's dope. Hey, man, it's been another episode, Vibing with Veto. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. You already know the slogan. We vibrating higher, and we gone.
I love it.